Hillary Clinton whines, students nationwide cut class, and Lara Croft's bodacious rack. All coming up on Today with 2 cents. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Today with 2 cents on the Liberty Network. Former First Lady, Secretary of State, and presidential candidate Hillary Clinton is back in the news again, traveling to India in order to continue to inform the public about the real reason she lost the election.
I won the places that represent 2/3 of America's gross domestic product. So I won the places that are optimistic, diverse, dynamic, moving forward, and his whole campaign, Make America Great Again, was looking backwards. You know, you didn't like black people getting rights, you don't like women, getting jobs, you don't want to, see that Indian American succeeding more than you are. Whatever your problem is, I'm going to solve it.
Yes, Mrs. Clinton, you're still intent on telling the public how a bunch of stupid, uninformed rednecks, subservient married women, and white privilege deplorables kept you from the White House, while all the diverse, enlightened communities voted for you. But tell me, deep down in that little mind of yours, is there even an inkling that maybe, just maybe, the reason you lost the election is because no one likes you and no one ever has? Nah, I'm sure that can't be it. Keep being the Rick Astley of politics. This Wednesday, thousands of students nationwide walked out of class in protest of the horrible lack of self-defense device control in America. Oh wait, this was just a bipartisan moment of remembrance for the 17 victims in Parkland, right?
From Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, to Manhattan, New York.
As a student, I am sick and tired of being forced to be on high alert.
To Littleton, Colorado, site of the Columbine Massacre.
What do we want?
And in the heart of the nation's capital, students walked out of classrooms across the country to protest and demand safer schools and stricter laws. And also to pay 17 minutes of tribute to the 17 students and staff killed at Stoneman Douglas on Valentine's Day 1 month ago.
Media outlets everywhere have been reminding us that children are the future. They've got better minds than educated adults, and we really ought to be having children lead us. The question I'd like to ask is how many of these kids even understood why this walkout was happening to begin with? YouTuber MAG Gianinni recorded the following footage of some students commenting on the matter.
I don't think church should be allowed. I don't feel safe. My dad, I don't feel safe. No, I don't think it should be allowed. It's not cool.
Do you have anything else to say about?
No. Stupid. They're whack.
Thank you.
Ever since November of 2016, the media has been assuring us that any day now, proof that the Trump campaign colluded with the government of Russia to illegitimately steal the election will emerge. Now, with House Republicans saying it's time to wrap up the investigation, Democratic Representative Adam Schiff has a different opinion.
Even so, Chris, we've learned a great deal. We've learned a great deal about secret meetings the Trump campaign had with the Russians. We've learned a great deal about the Russians' use of social media. And we have been able to obtain a lot of very important information for the country.
Yes, Mr. Schiff. And what we haven't found is evidence that Russians hacked voting machines, changing votes from Clinton to Trump, or that they had agents stationed throughout the U.S. holding guns to people's heads and telling them to vote for Trump. It seems to me that unless they did one of these things, Trump still won the election legitimately. Even if American voters did vote for Trump because of false information propagated by the Russians, does that mean their votes weren't legitimately cast?
I don't vote. It's just so confusing. I go into the booth, pull the curtain, and count to 10. Then I come out, yell, "Democracy!" and run to my car.
In the age of Me Too, we often hear how inappropriate it is for a man to even look at a woman the wrong way. But what happens when a celebrity woman like Katy Perry steals a kiss from a chaste young man who wanted his first kiss to be special?
Come here!
Stop. What, on the cheek?
Mm-hmm. You didn't even make the smush sound!
Right, okay. Let me start over. Okay.
Ah!
Mr. Glaze, the subject of the kiss, said it was a tad bit uncomfortable, adding that he wanted to save his first kiss for a relationship, and wanted it to be special. Well, hashtag me too. But, oh wait, a woman can never sexually harass a man, right?
Your father was sexually harassed at work today.
What?
That's right. Angela grabbed my ass.
So what? Peter, a woman can't sexually harass a man.
Why not?
I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, guys like being touched by women. It's not harassment if you like it.
But I didn't like it.
And as everyone was awaiting the premiere of the reboot of Lara Croft Tomb Raider, starring Alicia Vikander, TJ Kirk, the amazing atheist, had a thing or two to say about Vikander's lack of the video game personality's huge rack.
I'd like to speak today on a subject that I'm not sure really matters, but seems to have ignited passions in many people, so I suppose it's worthy of exploring. Today, I would like to talk about the size of Lara Croft's tits. Here's my tweet. Do I have to be the asshole that says her tits are too small for me to see her as Lara Croft? Do I have to be that guy? Do I have to be the one who says it? I guess I do. Sorry. An incredible amount of people, by the way, answered those rhetorical questions. I think that there is a special place in hell for people who answer rhetorical questions.
After hearing about all the backlash that Kirk received earlier this week, I ran a Twitter poll asking the question, does Lara Croft's bra size matter? The vote ended in a tie between no and no but it helps. Personally, I couldn't care less. I'm still going to see Tomb Raider. It looks like it's fairly entertaining. But what's absolutely true is that no matter how much the feminists complain, it isn't going to change the fact that male gamers will always prefer a Lara Croft with giant boobs. And to our last item of business, it's time for the Weekly Hottie. Drum roll, please. This week's Weekly Hottie is Dutch beauty Robin Holzken. Robin is another of this year's Sports Illustrated rookies, and the following footage was released by the Swimsuit Issues channel this past week.
Sure, I can confirm that 100%. So I don't know, I don't really know what I think about when I'm actually shooting. I'm just there and I'm like, feeling it, I guess.
Checked every box, my little rookie. Nicely done.
And that brings us to a wrap for this week. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, both on the Liberty Network and on my channel, My 2 Cents. And as always, that's my 2 cents, so take it for what it's worth.